Okay, so before we get into this bullcrap, I should say, I watched because Thursdays are busy days for me. I usually do errands for the household, shopping, pay bills, whatever the case might be. So usually it's why I'm late posting. So that's why it's late. Okay, so I watched the live that she did when she went to Tim Hortons. And obviously she was being very aggressive towards her viewers, the ones that were coming out at her and directly calling her a scammer, which she is. Here's why this makes you a scammer, Chantal. If you knowingly go onto your channel for sympathy views, I'm sure there's probably more than one of your viewers who might be gullible enough to fall for your crap. That being said, by you saying that you're going to be homeless, you're going to live in your car, all that crap, what makes you think that people won't feel sorry for you and send you money? So just because you do not directly come out and say, "Can I have some monies, please?" doesn't mean you're not an e-beggar. What you did in that fake breakup, whatever, I don't even know what the hell that was. Completely scam, completely e-begging, you know, just admit to what you're doing. When you, this is a narcissistic behavior, just from my life experience. Usually when you come out at a narcissist and they come at you with aggressive behavior, that means you hit a sore spot, and that means that you are 100% correct on what you were accusing them of. So everybody that was accusing you of being a scammer is actually 100% correct. So here we go with this BS.
Everyone, I'm feeling a lot better today. I just wanted to update you guys on where I last left you. First, I want to say a huge thank you to all of you Beezers, all of you guys who were there to pick me up when I was feeling down. I do use my platform.
And excuse me, this is not the first time that you've, pick me up when I'm down. Bullcrap. You're 40 years old. You are a product of bad parenting. Your mother ruined you.
For that, like, sometimes you just need some support from people and just talk it out.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Like I said, many of you who subscribe to my channel have been through life experiences similar to mine. So a lot of us, we didn't have anybody, to pick us up when we're down. We had to pick ourselves up. That's what grown adults do. That's what a normal person does, Chantal. They don't run to the internet with this bull crap and needs ass pats like you do. Unbelievable.
My platform in a way as therapy, with being careful to still respect a lot of my privacy.
Sure.
Where I can. I think we all know I'm impulsive.
Because you need mental health treatment?
Actually bought a ticket to go to Canada. Excuse me, which I will show you here. And
did you actually buy this ticket? Let's see. Check in. It doesn't show. Oh, it does show. Does it exactly show the purchase time? I don't know. Did you have this ticket already, Chantal? I mean, I don't know. You scam so much. Who knows? You probably photoshopped this. Who knows?
So I've already canceled it, and so I've lost some money on that. But whatever.
Sure.
If I just waited a bit longer for my feelings to calm down, I wouldn't have
my feelings.
Anyway.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine being 40 years old and behaving like this? I can't even imagine. I mean, unbelievable.
Don't want to live in Canada right now. I
don't want to live in Canada right now, guys.
And at the time that I did that live stream, I really believed in my heart that's what I wanted to do.
Sure.
It's not that I wanted to go to Canada, it's that I wanted to just escape for a while. And I thought maybe that,
The problem with you, Chantal, is you don't know what you want. That's why you're wishy washy, flippy floppy all over the place.
you know, I don't know. It's honestly going to be a bit of a confusing video because it's like honestly so hard for me to try to convey how I feel because and that's why I changed my thumbnail to I'm confused because I sometimes am very confused.
You're not confused. You're not confused at all. You know exactly what you're doing. You are a master manipulator. But the problem with YouTube is that some of your viewers, including me, know how to spot people like you. So, yeah, you are a master manipulator.
The life I live here is very different from the one I lived in Canada, and sometimes I just get fed up with everything in my situation. A more domestic
And whose fault is that? Uh, Ding, ding, ding. You.
life, a life with more responsibilities as a wife.
What
And Salah's not
responsibilities
hard
do
on
you
me
have?
compared to, I'm sure, a lot of husbands, like, on their wives. Like, he's pretty lax, he's very
Excuse me.
understanding.
Okay, excuse me. What do you mean he's not like husbands hard on their wives? What kind of relationship? This is what kind of irritates me and triggers me. First of all, you don't know the one thing about men, number one. Second of all, you have no idea what a relationship is. You have no idea what it takes to keep a marriage together or even how a marriage works. The fact that you said that statement, oh, husbands hard on their wives. What is this, 1942, Chantal? Get the fuck out.
He went and got me some flowers to cheer me up because I wasn't feeling
Please,
good.
kiss
And,
ass.
just like a little something and, wrote like on the card, like, you're my sweet love and stuff like that. So he's actually like a really sweet guy with that. But
Please. You know what I call that? I call that a meow pussy.
sometimes we all just have really down moments. And for me, I think what it is, it's just all piled up. Like, and that's why I'm happier today when I saw the results of my numbers.
Why did he buy
because
you
I'm like,
Taco Bell
I
again?
felt like, oh my gosh, like all these, my sciatica was really bad. And I just feel like there was no
What
way
is
I would.
this? So this makes so I am to assume, because I am a wife, that anytime I'm not feeling well, I got the cramps, I have a headache, whatever, I just can have a tantrum and treat my husband like crap, and my husband's gonna be a pussy and go and buy me flowers and just accept that behavior. No, Chantal, that's not how that works. That's why I don't buy any of this crap.
My health, like I just felt like, you know, burdened by all these health issues, and I felt like I
Please,
can't change
burden.
because it's too
Brought it
hard.
on yourself.
Anyway, so I have a lot of personal issues going on. A lot of self-doubt was creeping in about whether I can be like a good
Self-doubt.
wife, whether I
What?
can be whether I can make the changes like I need to.
What? How? In the 2 years, I think it's been 2 years. I don't know. I have no idea. How have you displayed any good wife behavior? What have you shown? Have you cooked home cooked meals every day? No. Do you clean every day? No. Do you give your husband a massage every day? No. Do you give your husband a BJ every day? No. How are you a good wife, Chantal? Do you pay the bills? Oh, ding, ding, ding. That's how you're a good wife. He's using you for your money.
To turn my life around. What about our goals, our dreams? Like everything was just like
Dreams.
piling on and
The
giving me
nasty is your
like
dream.
huge anxiety. And when I get like that, I'm very irritable. So we got in like a bit of a petty argument, and I
Oh,
just
and
like,
who called it? Who called it? I wonder. I think it was FFG because I was in there yesterday. She called it. And a lot of other reactors called it a fight. And guess what other reactors said as well? That this is a manipulation tactic that you've done before. You do this to Salah. You throw your little tantrum like a little biatch. I'm going home. I'm gonna go home. And then what does he do? He kisses your ass, and then you're like, I don't know what I was thinking. It was a mistake. You're such a manipulator. I cannot believe this 40-year-old woman is behaving like a toddler.
Like,
I mean, I do believe it, but I
I was
can't believe
mad
it.
at the world. I was mad at Salah. I was mad at everything.
Oh, did he buy you Taco
So
Bell?
yeah, it wasn't anything like really major, like that I can pinpoint. Like
He
a
didn't
lot of
buy you
people were like,
something.
I'm sure speculating. I haven't looked around. I'm not doing that anymore for my mental health. But just based on comments that I've
Wait a
deleted,
minute, what?
because I can get the idea, general idea of people running with it. What I don't understand is people being like angry, like they were like legit, like you're a scammer. Like,
You
how am I a
are.
scammer? Like, why am I a scammer for going live and talking about my feelings? Like, I didn't ask.
You're it doesn't matter if you didn't ask. The point of you saying that you're going to be homeless living in your car, and you don't think that there's some of your viewers that actually, have genuine feelings towards you, that actually care about you, and wouldn't hesitate for a moment to send you money to help you out like they did the last time when you were going to set up your apartment and all that kind of stuff, and they were sending you money. It was in the live chats because they were saying it was for your new apartment. So you do not have to specifically ask for funds, Chantal, to receive them. And you don't have to specifically ask for funds to be a scammer. You are a scammer, 100% scammer.
Anybody for a single dime. Like, I didn't ask anyone to help me. I didn't ask anyone to buy my flight.
Please.
We can take care of ourselves. Thank you
Sure.
very much. I didn't ask
That's why you go to the
anybody for
food
anything.
bank.
Oh, it's a Visa run scam. I don't know how a Visa run is a scam. I don't know
It is a
people are so
scam.
obsessed with whenever, if I have to travel, what my
By its definition, you can Google it, Chantal. It's like a legitimate scam. What are you talking about?
visa status is, but I really don't get that. So I'm just going to ignore that.
Yeah, sure.
But
Yeah,
yes, I did block
exactly. Ignore
some
it.
regular people who were insulting my husband because it's my channel, it's my corner of the internet. He's a part of my life. I'm not forcing people to like some.
Here, I'm going to insult your husband. He's a scammer just like you, and he's using you to get papers to get into the country for probably nefarious reasons.
Money, but if you know, you at least can't come here and disrespect my people that I love. So that's
Please.
how it's gonna work.
Okay,
Don't
then if
like it,
that's
I'm
the
sorry.
case, the minute you step foot into Canada or North America, and then he's tagging along, then it's free game, I guess, according to you, right? We can insult away.
But I'm here to entertain you guys, not really like give you free reign on insulting people I love and interfering in my personal life. So yeah, I don't mind sharing some things about my life with you guys, but
Until he
sometimes it gets taken
crosses
too
you.
far.
The minute we went through this with El Skeletor, El Scammy over there, when it was good and hot, couldn't talk about him, couldn't say anything about him. She was all pro Skeletor. The minute he did something to her, jaded her in some kind of way, talk all the crap, come for him, whatever. She didn't care. What a pick me,
And
biatch.
those comments were just like way whack. Like,
Oh,
like
whack.
here we go again. I know she's gonna change her mind. But it doesn't affect your life whatsoever.
How do you know?
So
There might be, certain people, like that might be, sort of empathic type people, and it might genuinely affect their life, Chantal. How selfish of you. Do you think the world revolves around you, Chantal? Obviously you do.
that's fine. I understand. I'm very frustrating sometimes. But
No wonder
that's just how
your
I
mom
am.
ignores you.
Like I've always been that way. I'll continue to try to mature in that way and get a hold of it.
Mature at
But
40? Good
in the
luck.
meantime, I'm just, like I've said in the videos before I've done this, I'm torn sometimes between my home there, my home here. But I realize that I don't have a home there anymore. I don't have anything to go back to except my family. But I don't want to stay at my
I don't have anything there anymore. I don't have anything to go back to except my family. What a jerk.
mom's. I don't want to stay with my mom. It's a full house there. Um, and I
Can
don't
you
want to stay
imagine?
somewhere
I don't
putting
want
my
to stay with
family
my
in jeopardy
mom
because people
at 40.
know where I am. I don't want people to know where I am. I don't want people to drive by. I don't want people to
Please.
harass my family.
What do you think? Because Music Biz Marty, like, is a goat in that category as far as trolling. What, you got mad because you got played by Music Biz Marty? Get out, Chantal. Stop acting like there's like this parade in front of your house of people, playing ding dong ditch and stuff. Get out of here. You're not that popular.
myself while I'm there, and it has happened before many times, and I
Please,
don't want
many
that.
times. Get out.
My aunt's
Who
house,
hasn't?
I've stayed with her, but it's so small. She has like a small one bedroom. I don't have a car anymore, so
Well, why don't you get a job? A jobby job. And then problem solved, Chantal. Oh, but no, you don't want to work.
it's like I have a home and we have a vehicle here, and I have my pets. That's another thing. Like when I look at my pets, like how can I leave them? Like
You left the
I'm
other two.
still getting over
Please.
the trauma. Like it was traumatic
The
for me when I did
trauma.
like rehoming them, and
There was no trauma. Everything was, cool beans, when you did it. But once you found out that, you got played by FFG, then it's traumatic. Get the fuck out.
well,
You
one
didn't give
being
a shit about
stolen
those
and then
animals.
one rehoming. That was really traumatic for me. Like I
Please.
still deal with that, and to have to do
Sure.
that all over
Who
again, like with
lies?
my pets. Like it's just I don't know if I don't can't do it. I did get an update on Sam, a picture. The person who has him sent a picture, and he was sprawled out on the bed looking very happy. But I don't know, maybe someday I'll be reunited with him. I'm not too sure. They weren't
I
opposed
don't
to
think they're
giving
gonna
him
give it
back to
back.
me, like, but they're taking good care of him and they don't mind keeping him. So we'll see with that. But and in the meantime, I have my pets here. I have a new home here I've built, and you don't realize how much you're gonna miss that
You
until
know,
you
I
actually go
just
to.
had a thought right now, just staring at her because she looks like death has warmed up. The little argument that they had. Now, we've all seen or witnessed Chantal and her manic behavior and, her aggressiveness when she thinks she's right and, her mouth, let's just say, on her. And the culture there, and its disrespect towards women. Does anybody like truly believe that if Chantal steps out of line, that Salah's not smacking her in the face? You know, I actually believe that that might be going on, and Chantal will not admit it because that's a cultural thing. They do that over there. If a woman steps out of line, they will get smacked. Chantal will never admit that, but I believe that is going on.
Leave. Like I booked the ticket, and I had Salah like, don't go, don't go. Like, I don't know. I don't. We can't live without each other. You know how like when you
Please,
love somebody, imagining your life without them is really really hard.
no,
So,
no.
yeah,
I
and
no,
I think
no. I've been married for over 30 years. No. I mean, if you've been married for as long as I have, Chantal, yeah, I can't imagine my life without my husband. You have not met that type of goal yet within your relationship, your fake relationship. So, I find it disgusting that you would even say something like that. That you can't live without him. Get out of here. He obviously can live without you. Ask Kybella.
I'm on the right track with my health because I have a video later showing some numbers and things like that. I have some health updates coming up. Health update mukbang. So we'll see, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna stick it out. When
Please.
times get tough, I am very impulsive and I just rush to do something drastic,
Because
and
you're a
I have
child.
to learn to like seriously just sleep on it, you know? Just it just Salah was like, you're impulsive, just sleep on it. And he's right, like I should just really take the time to,
But the fact that you're in a relationship and that you get, and this is, like I said, this isn't the first time this has happened, Chantal. The fact that your number one go to is I'm leaving, I'm going back home, says to me, says to everybody else listening that the relationship is fake. There is no love between you two. There is nothing. For you to easily jump on a plane and bounce, yeah, you need to think about that. Why is that your first go to? That has nothing to do with being impulsive. That has something to do with a fake relationship.
yeah, but I was really upset in my live stream. I don't have good days all the time, but I haven't had like a
Really? I'm
bad cry
shocked.
breakdown like that since it's been a long long time, and maybe I need to do that more because I do have a lot on my plate. I've taken on a
What?
lot, and
Taking on a lot.
I've been going
What
through.
have you taken on, Chantal? It's literally you're self destructing. You're doing crap to yourself. What you've taken on Salah? Is he special needs? Like, like what have you taken on? I don't get it. Like, what would happen to you if like shit really hit the fan, and something disastrous happened? Like, how would you cope? I can't even imagine.
A lot. Um, so maybe that was just like, that was kind of cathartic, you know? But,
Please, you're not allowed to say that word.
um, and for me, wanting to just be alone and be single, and
To
I do
hoe.
that when I have that self doubt. I say, I feel like I have so many health problems. It's almost like a
I know
way
what
to
she
like,
says, and you know what? This is the type of chick she is. She probably gets into a fight with him. She probably throws Kybella into his face. She probably throws the Red Room into his face, whatever happened in Thailand into his face, and throws out, all that into his face. And she's like, what am I even doing with you? I could do way better than you. I could get this guy, that guy. She's that type of chick. She's a dirty fighter. She thinks she's better than everyone, including Salah.
sabotage what I got going on, because I feel like it's just gonna crumble because of me. Like, I have so much self doubt, like, on my abilities as a partner, on everything. Like, I
My
just get
God, what
very
a
like
loser.
insecure sometimes,
Then you
and
shouldn't be in
instead
a
of having to deal with
relationship.
heartache, I just kind of want to just like cut it off and be alone and just be at peace, and to deal with all
Then
my
go do
issues
it.
and just be alone and not burden somebody else and all this self doubt. And what I did, I guess what I just maybe needed to hear also, like, from Salah, like, I love you, and like, if I didn't love you,
Lies.
I wouldn't be like going through all these things, fighting for your health, taking you to
Lies.
appointments, blah blah blah.
Jeez. I wonder
So
why he's doing all of that.
yeah, so that's basically the best I can describe what was going on in my mind. I was just numb, like, to the max. I was at my wits end,
Because
having
of
kind of
the
like a panic
neuropathy, that's
attack. I
why.
don't know. It was a weird mood, and I am feeling a lot better today. Um, yeah, I kind of wish I hadn't
What, are you feeling better because you had Taco Bell and Tim Hortons, I guess? Is that why you're feeling better?
gone and
God,
booked a flight,
you're a
but
weirdo.
it's already canceled. So it was like, literally, I booked it, and like an hour later, I canceled it. And I think it was like the booking made it like a finality for us, and we like, no, like, we can't.
Yeah, and then keep doing that stuff with the plane ticket, Chantal. And I don't know, what would be security of the Interpol, TSA, whatever, the government. Yeah, have fun. Keep buying tickets and then canceling the tickets and see if the governments don't like start red flagging you and putting you on the no fly list, Chantal. Keep doing it.
Live without each other. You can't. He's like, you can't go, and I'm like, I can't leave everything here. Like, I love my apartment. I love this place. I love our Cherry Tigo. It's the new Kia. You guys have to get used to that. It's the new Kia, okay? And
No, thank you. I don't want a flaming car.
since I'm starting to feel on the mend, and winter will be around the corner. We'll be, inshallah, we'll travel,
I
and
don't
just so many
understand
things
that.
here.
Why do you have to wait till winter in that hemisphere? It's winter and on the other part of the earth. You can go and travel to colder climate, Chantal. It's not hot throughout the globe. So another thing I call BS on.
I want to go back to Failaka Island. I want to do lots of winter
Don't go
camping.
back
I
to
think
that
we'll do a lot
island.
of winter camping, guys.
That you literally show us the most horrible places in Kuwait, Chantal. Please do not go back to that island.
And it's a new life, and sometimes I feel old life calling back to me, but it's not. It's really just,
Wheelchairs,
that's over. I don't have a life in
Skeletor,
Canada anymore, and
beef
I don't
curtains,
want to rebuild
Maytag.
right now. Rebuilding a life is so hard, especially in one of the most expensive places to live, and I'm already established.
Is Canada one of the most expensive places to live? I don't know. I looked at the rents. I mean, they're pretty cheap compared to what I'm used to here in Southern California. I don't know. Somebody tell me in the comment section if Canada is really that expensive. I don't know.
Here, and I have my family, my pets, my love. What more can I ask for? I really feel blessed. I really feel blessed. I have you
You're not
guys.
blessed. You're literally,
Um,
if this is what you feel blessed over, Chantal, wow. That, like, literally, if that was my life, I would think I'd be cursed.
Whenever I come, and I want to like make it very clear, whenever I come on and if I break down and everything like that, I don't want sympathy
What
or
do you do it
pity
for
or
then?
money or anything. I just want you to listen.
Please.
That's what I like about.
And that's why I call you a succubus, an energy vampire, because you want to lay all of that negative energy and expect all your subscribers, your VIBs, to absorb that negative energy for you. Nope, I'm not going to do it. That's what makes you an evil individual. You know, if you believe in a human's energy, I do. I believe everybody has like energy that they put out into the universe. Chantal's an evil one. Let me just say that, because all she puts out is evil, negative energy, and she expects everybody else to absorb it. No, thank you.
Having an audience is someone to listen to me. The attention is more valuable to me, like somebody
Please.
listening to me, than any money, anything. So, yeah. I guess that's it.
That's some like pick me shit right there. First of all, you're 40 years old. I like after watching you over the years, I don't think you've had like literally one serious issue in your life at all, like something, devastating that has happened in your life, like some of us have had. And some of us out here, have either gone to years of therapy, years of treatments, getting ourselves, to be in a certain place where if something, tragic happens to us, that we're able, to handle it, behave like an adult, and then get right back up and keep on trucking. You know what I mean? You, Chantal, you're 40 years old and you need to go to the internet because you need to dump all this negative energy on people. You're sick.
That's my explanation. I know there's a
That's
lot of
my
people who
explanation.
want me
That's
to
my
go back to.
excuse.
I've had some really disrespectful comments like, take off that hijab, blah, blah, blah. First of all, the hijab is not going to come off. Like, no matter.
It's not hijab, it's hijab. Hijab. What is a hijab? Hijab you with a fork? No, it's hijab. Learn it.
If I get divorced, if I ever get divorced or whatever, has nothing to do with that. That's like, like it's God.
No, it's not. It's cosplay.
You can still be Muslim and not wear hijab though, but it's also a cultural thing. Like,
And you're not part of
so
that
it's
culture.
cultural. It was ordained by Allah. You're supposed to wear it
No,
in
no.
Islam,
No,
but
no,
it's
you're
also
wrong.
just, I don't know. I just find those comments really gross. So I just delete them and block and goodbye. And yeah, I mean, sure, I could have a much bigger audience if if I don't filter and I let everyone just come in. But I'm going more for quality over quantity, like I always say. No thanks. I'd rather a few positive people.
Quality over quantity. So basically, because I was watching you in your live today at Tim Hortons and witnessed how combative you were with people actually, calling out on your shit. So for you, a more positive audience or viewership are ass kissers, basically. Is that what you're saying, Chantal? So you don't want anybody to, point things out and hold you accountable. Is that what you're saying? What a loser.
Then a whole bunch of people saying gross things like Islamophobic things,
Nobody said
constant fat shaming.
lies. Nobody said anything Islamophobic. Nobody said anything fat shaming. And if there was any type of fat comments, it's because you've created that world, Chantal, where people have, that self-deprecation type of humor towards you because you laugh at those jokes. So you can't laugh at them one day and then all of a sudden call them fat shaming. It doesn't work that way.
Being like, no thanks. And I don't mind like a few fat jokes about
Oh
you guys know
yeah,
I have a sense of humor about myself, but
sure.
sometimes people take it too far and it's just like goodbye.
Sure, sure, Jan.
So I guess that's about it. But thanks for listening and I'll see you in the next video.
Anyways, yeah, Chantal, you are 100% a scammer. People calling you out that you are a scammer are 100% correct. You're a manipulator. You are an energy vampire. And you're just, in general, just a disgusting human being. Anyways, I'm gonna watch the other video that she uploaded, the mukbang, and I'm gonna try to do a reaction right after this one. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.